In the last lecture, we have to discuss liquid as an insulator, and today we have to discuss the conduction and breakdown in liquid dielectric. Today we have to discuss the conduction and breakdown in pure liquid as well as in commercial liquid. First, we have to discuss the conduction and breakdown in pure liquid. When low electric field less than 1 kV per centimeter are applied, the conductivities of 10 raised to minus 18 to 10 raised to minus 20 ohm per centimeter are obtained. Conduction and breakdown in pure liquid are probably due to the impurities remaining after purification. However, when the field are high, the current not only increases rapidly but also undergoes violent fluctuation, which will be die down after some time. The typical main value of the conduction current in hexagon we have to shown in here figure. That is, we have to taking the field electric field on the x-axis and conduction current on the y-axis. This is the condition nearest to the breakdown. However, if this figure is redrawn starting from very small current, electric current field characteristic we have to shown in this figure, and this curve will have three distinct region as shown in figure, that is ionic, saturation and field added. Very low field, the current is due to the dissociation of ions. With immediate field, the current reaches the saturation value, and at high field, the current generates because of the field added electron emission from the cathode gets multiplied in the liquid medium by thousands type of mechanism. The current multiplication also occurs from the electron generated at the interface of liquid and impurities. The increase in current by the process continues till breakdown occurs. The exact mechanism of current growth is not known. However, it appears that the electrons are generated from the cathode by the emission of electron. The electrons so liberated get multiplied. The process of similar to the thousands primary and secondary ionization in gases. As the breakdown field approached, the current increases rapidly due to process similar to the primary ionization process, and also the positive ions reaches the cathode, generates the secondary electron, leading to breakdown. The breakdown voltage is depend on the field, gap separation, cathode work function, and the temperature of the cathode. In addition to the liquid viscosity, liquid temperature, density, and the molecular structure of the liquid also influences the breakdown strength of the liquid. Here in the table we have to shown the different liquids and maximum breakdown strength of the liquids. In the hexane it will be a 1.1 to 1.3 megavolt per centimeter. In benzene 1.1 megavolt per centimeter. In transformer oil 1.0 megavolt per centimeter. In silicon 1.0 to 1.2 megavolt per centimeter. In liquid oxygen 2.4, liquid nitrogen 1.6 to 1.9, liquid hydrogen it will be 1, then liquid helium it will be a 0.7, and liquid argon 1.1 to 1.42. These are the breakdown strength for the different liquids present. Then suppose there will be increase in the liquid hydrostatic pressure, it will be increases the breakdown strength, and this property we have to shown in here. The effect of oxygen gas evolved on the breakdown stress in an hexagon, and the second will be the effect of hydrostatic pressure on the breakdown stress in an hexagon. To sum up, this type of breakdown process in pure liquid is called as electronic breakdown. Involves the emission of electron at field greater than 100 kb per centimeter. This emission occurs either at the electrode surface irregularities or at the interface of impurities and the liquid. These electrons get further multiplied by the thousands type of primary and secondary ionizations leading to the breakdown. Then we have to discuss the conduction and breakdown in the commercial liquid. The conduction and breakdown in commercial liquid are not chemically pure and have some impurities in the commercial liquid like as gases, bubble, suspended particle, etc. These impurities reduces the breakdown strength of this liquid considerably. The breakdown mechanism are also considerably influenced by the presence of these impurities. In addition, when breakdown occurs in this liquid, additional gases and gaseous bubbles are evolved and solid decomposition products are formed. The electrode surface become rough and at times explosive sounds are heard due to the generation of impulsive pressure through the liquid. The breakdown in commercial liquid is depend as seen in above, that is several factors such as nature and condition of the electrode, the physical properties of the liquid and the impurities and the gas present in the liquid. Several theories have proposed to explain the breakdown in liquid. They are classified as suspended particle mechanism, then cultivation and bubble mechanism, and third one is the stressed oil volume mechanism. And, first we have to discuss the suspended particle theory. In breakdown in commercial liquid, the presence of solid impurities cannot be avoided. These impurities will be present as a fibers or as a dispersed solid particles. The permittivity of these particles will be different from the permittivity of the liquid. Suppose we have to consider the permittivity of liquid is epsilon 1 and permittivity of the impurities or solid particles are epsilon 2. Then if we are consider these impurities to the spherical particles of the radius r, and if we have to apply the voltage E, then the particle experiences force, that is F, it will be given by, that is epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 divided by 2r cube into 2 epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 into grade of E square. From that we have to get the force on the particle. This force are directed towards the area of maximum stress if epsilon 2 is greater than epsilon 1. For example, in this case, the presence of solid particle like as paper in the liquid, and in the other hand, if only gas bubbles are present in the liquid, that is epsilon 2 is greater than epsilon 1, the force will be in the direction of area of lower stress. If the voltage is continuously applied or some duration of the voltage is long, then this force drives the particle towards the area of the maximum stress. If the number of particle presents are large, they becomes aligned due to this force and thus forms the stable chain bridging the electrode gap, causing the breakdown between the electrode. The value of a breakdown in commercial liquid containing solid impurities was found to be much less than the value of pure liquid. The impurities particles reduces the breakdown strength. It was also observed that the large size of particles lowers the breakdown strength of the liquid. This is the suspended particle theory related to the commercial liquid. We have to discuss the cultivation and bubble theory. The breakdown strength depends strongly on the applied hydrostatic pressure, suggesting that a change of phase of the medium is involved in the breakdown process, which is, in other words, means that kind of vapor bubbles formed is responsible for breakdown. The following process have been suggested to the responsible for formation of the vapor bubble. First one is the gas pocket at the surface of the electrode, static repulsive force between the space charge which may be sufficient to overcome the surface tension, gaseous products due to dissociation of liquid molecule by electron collision, then vaporization of the liquid by corona type discharge from the sharp point and irregularities on the electrode surface. Once a bubble is formed, it will be elongated in the direction of electric field under the influence of electrostatic force. The volume of the bubble remain constant during elongation, and breakdown occurs when the voltage drop along the length of the bubble becomes equal to the minimum value on the Paschen's curve for the gas in the bubble, and this breakdown field it will be given by E0 is equal to 1 upon epsilon 1 minus epsilon 2 bracket of 2 pi rho epsilon 1 2 epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 divided by r bracket of pi by 4 square root of Vb divided by 2r E0 minus 1 raised to 1 by 2. Here epsilon is the rho is the surface tension of the liquid, epsilon 1 is the permittivity of the liquid, epsilon 2 is the permittivity of the gas bubble, r is the initial radius of the bubble assumed as a sphere, and Vb is the voltage drop in the bubble. In the image we have to see shown the theoretical and experimental breakdown stress in the N hexagon. The calculated will be more than the experimental. We have to shown here in this figure. Hydrostatic pressure will be on x-axis and breakdown stress on the y-axis. Then this is the third method, that is thermal mechanism of breakdown. This will be considered in the liquid. This mechanism is based on the experimental observation of extremely large current just before breakdown. These high current pulses are believed to originate from the tip of the microscopic projection. On the cathode surface will be densities of the order of 1 ampere per centimeter cube. These high density current pulses gives rise to localized heating of the oil, which maybe leads to the formation of vapor bubbles. The vapor bubbles are formed when energy exceeds the 10 raised to 7 joule per centimeter, and when a bubble is formed, the breakdown process will be the starts, and the bubble will be elongated to critical size, or when it is completed to bridge the gap between the electrode. In either case, it will result in the formation of spark. To this mechanism, the breakdown strength will be depends upon the pressure and molecular structure of the liquid. For example, in N alkanes, the breakdown strength was observed to depend on the chain length of the molecule, and this theory is only applicable at very small length and does not explain the reduction in breakdown strength with increased gap lengths. To discuss related to the stressed oil volume theory in conduction and breakdown in commercial liquid where minute trace of impurities are present. The breakdown strength is determined by the largest possible impurities or weak link. On a statically basis, it was proposed that the electrical breakdown strength of the oil is defined by the weakest region in the oil, namely the region which is stressed to the maximum, and by the volume of the oil includes in that region. In the non-uniform field, the stressed oil volume is taken as the volume which is contained between the maximum stress Emax and point Emax is the contour. According to this theory, the breakdown strength is inversely proportional to the stressed oil volume. And here we have shown the power frequency AC breakdown stress as a function of the stressed oil volume. The breakdown voltage is highly influenced by the gas content in the oil, viscosity of the oil, and the presence of other impurities. These being uniformly distributed, increase in the stressed oil volume consequently result in the reduction in the breakdown voltage, and the variation of breakdown voltage stress with stressed oil volume we have to again shown in the image also. We have to conclude all the theories discussed above not consider depending on the breakdown strength on the gap length. They all try to count for the maximum obtainable breakdown strength only. However, the experimental evidences shows that the breakdown strength of the liquid depends on the gap length. So it will be given by the Vb is equal to A into d raised to n. Here d is the gap length, A is the constant, and n is the constant. It is always less than 1. Breakdown voltage also depends on the nature of the voltage, the mode in which the voltage is applied, and the time of application. The above relation is of practical importance, and the electrical stress of given oil used in design is obtained from this. During the last 10 years, the research work is directed on the measurement of discharge inspection level and the breakdown strength of the large volume of the oil under different conditions. Thank you, friend. This is the conduction and breakdown in pure and commercial liquid. Thank you.